Dr. Bismarck here. Some more SPC. Secure, contain, protect. Item number SCP-003. Object class: elusive. Special containment procedures. SPC-003 is to be maintained at a constant temperature of no less than 35 degrees Celsius and ideally kept above 100 degrees Celsius. No living multicellular organisms of Category 4 or higher complexity may be allowed to come into contact with SPC-003. In the event of a total power failure, if SPC-003-1 begins to increase its mass, assigned personnel must engage in skin contact with SPC-003-1. Ideally, personnel above the use of body heat to return SPC-003-1 to above the critical temperature. However, skin contact must maintain even in the event of SPC-003 reaching activation temperature lasting a minimum until SPC-003-1 advances fully to its second growth stage. Personnel who enter SPC-003's containment area must first be examined for body parasites of Category 4 or higher complexity and sterilized if such organisms are present. All personnel who have come in physical contact with SPC-003-1 are to immediately report for sterilization afterwards. SPC-003-1 must not be removed from SPC-003-2 except in the case of emergency procedure detailed above. Any significant change in SPC-003-2 ruin activity, include pattern, frequency, or color, should be reported within 3 hours of occurrence. Cessation of ruin activity must be reported immediately. SPC-003-2 must be supplied with power via the source-designated generator 003-10 at all times. Description: SPC-003 consists of two related components of separate origin, referred to as SPC-003-1 and SPC-003-2. SPC-003-1 appears to be composed of chitin hair males of unknown biology, arranged in a configuration similar to that of a imperial mother bird. Testing reveals SPC-003-1 to predate earliest known circuit boards by a factor of thousands of years. SPC-003-1 is considered sentient but not actively dangerous except under certain conditions. SPC-003-1 was found on a stone tablet. SPC-003-2, on which it currently resides. The runes on SPC-003-2 are not part of any known language and emit pale, flickering light patterns. SPC-003-2 is controlled by a non-biological internal computer, the contents of which mostly inaccessible without risk of damaging SPC-003-2. SPC-003-2 is capable of controlled emissions of radiation, including heat, light, and anomalous radiation types. SPC-003-2 contains an internal power source of an anomalous nature, which appears to have been losing power since several centuries before discovery. It is considered probable that SPC-003-2 was created for the purpose of containing SPC-003-1. Partially interpreted data recovered from SPC-003-2 may refer to a past and or potential failure. LK class restructuring event classifying SPC-003-1. SPC-003 was located by remote viewing from SRV SCP-003-04 Beta. It appears possible that SRV-04 Beta was deliberately contacted by SPC-003-2. Other organizations have been alerted to SPC-003's existence, possibly by similar means. Despite this activity, SPC-003-2 does not appear to be sentient. Based on its lack of recuration, M03 Goyer analysis and procedures. When SPC-003 drops below the temperature of 35 Celsius, both components react. First, SPC-003-1 enters a growth state characterized by exponential increase in mass. This growth state consists of two stages. In both stages, SPC-003-1 partially fuels its growth by converting matter around it, starting with any surrounding inorganic material, including atmospheric elements, then non-living organic material, including cells of dead skin, hair, chitin, enamel, keratin, and other biological materials. The first stage is always the same. SPC-003-1 will first increase its mass, then take a form similar in shape to an infuriate brittle star of 15 minutes in diameter, including what appears to be a central processor 3 meters in diameter. It will form sensory organs that appear to scan its surrounding environment, and will partially convert the area around it to unidentified anomalous substance. SPC-003-2 seems immune from this conversion. The second stage describes a growth alteration which occurs when SPC-003 comes into contact with living organic material. SPC-003 appears template itself of organic material in communication with organisms that match its initial template or templates. In its second stage, SPC-003-1 may pause, slow, or change its growth. It will also convert inorganic and non-living organic elements into functionality similar structures with anomalously altering the physical makeup. While growth is consistent in the first stage, the second stage, SPC-003-1's growth rate is diminished by 20 to 90%, so as long as SPC-003-1 remains in contact with living organic material, the percentage is determined by the complexity of the organisms in contact with SPC-003-1. SPC-003-1 appears to devote a larger amount of processing power to analysis of living organic material. During each SPC-003-1's growth stages, SPC-003-2 releases bursts of radiation that temporarily inhabit radiation emissions that have been replicated or recorded via other anomalous means. SPC-003-1's biology has been the subject of extensive study. Significant elements have been identified similar to SPC redacted SPC-1512 and SPC-2756. That later two of which have no further confirmed connection with SPC-003-1 and no connection with each other, none of which are fully understood. Technically, even less understood than SPC-003 thanks to extensive cross-disciplinary research on the SPC-003 objects. To date, no convincing analysis have been put forward which satisfactorily explains SPC-003-1's connecting to these SPC objects or others, nor its connection to modern technology beyond appearance and potential mimicry via unknown mechanisms. Transcript of Incident Report A21B8 for dimension of O5 commanding staff. Interviewers. Redacted, redacted, and redacted. Prison. 05-205-50-705-8 and staff. Interview. Dr. Tilda David Mouse or M03 lawyer lead. Excerpt 358. She tried to talk to us. We all heard her voice in our heads, in a sort of half-language we couldn't fully understand. Some of the others passed out immediately. I lasted a little longer, but it wasn't because of mental fortitude. It's just that she was trying to tell us different things. She showed Jones a reply of all the memories of everything Jones ever felt anything about. All over the course of a few minutes, she ripped 3 of the researchers apart and put them back together unharmed. She doesn't understand human emotion or pain, or very much about how we experience the world. Yes, I would say the containment procedures are necessary. Listen, she wants to remake the world into a paradise filtered through her own alien understanding of paradise. Still, a paradise designed for us, for humanity. She would be happy to make a paradise for any sufficiently complex organism she comes across first. Anything with a complex enough mind to accept her, say a dog or a housewife. As she reaches again, we have to be there first. What would it be like? I don't know. She showed us images. Not quite images. I can see them in my head, but they're not pictures. The closer I think, what you see when you close your eyes slowly, tightly. The brighter, the more complex. The images had some kind of metallic sounds associated with them. The whole effect felt like words of some kind. I believe she wanted to see what we could understand, so she could understand us. She didn't have time to finish analyzing us. I don't know what would happen if she had.